Arman Tsarukyan was talking about Islam Makhachev, and this is what he said. I know one guy that can beat him. It's me. That's it. I gave him the toughest fight of his career. Well, that's blatantly untrue because Adriano Martinez actually knocked him the fuck out. So that's kind of the toughest fight of his career. But out of all of Islam's wins, right, because he only has the one loss, out of all of his wins, yeah, sure, Arman gave him the toughest fight of his career. But going off of that, they were really close in the grappling exchanges, and it was a fun fight to watch if you're into the grappling and things like that. But when it comes to the striking, especially now, Islam has for sure surpassed Tsarukyan, and I would say is a level or two above him in that department. But with that said, Arman has to say this. He has to think this. I always give people credit for believing in themselves. I harder when it gets delusional, like a Paddy Pimblett, for example. I won every round, lad. All that nonsense. But he kind of has to say that too. It's just more annoying. But Arman Tsarukyan's not annoying with this one. I say that this kind of ideology pushes him forward, hopefully, and it drives him to winning. Not winning, but at least securing a title shot, because he has to believe this in his head that he went, 3 hard rounds with Islam Makhachev, and he could do that with anybody in the world. But with that said, there is a danger in that, in holding on to that. Look at Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes held on to that I beat John Jones thing, and he was never able to develop after that. And I believe the reason because of that is the bitterness that he harbored. He was very depressed afterwards, and he got bitter and angry and things like that. That is not going to push you forward. If Arman Tsarukyan is taking it with a grain of salt, and he's taking it as taking it in stride, rather. If he's taking it in stride, like, yeah, I lost, but man, like, I'm still young and I can get better at this, and I could just keep training. And there was some instances where if I went left instead of right, I could have got him. More positive, as opposed to stewing in the hatred of the judges and all this stuff. Oh, I should have, I could have, I would have, all these things. That's what's gonna propel him forward, is the positivity aspect of the mind, as opposed to the bitterness. So hopefully he has that. Hopefully he has that positive drive to get him to a title shot, as opposed to the negative drive that we've seen from someone like Dominic Reyes, who unfortunately has not looked great as of late. And that's the end of this video. If you like the content, drop a follow. It's nonstop, and it's going to be every day. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you.